Hey, lone stranger. Heading northbound on the long trail. Just got dropped off at 105. Gonna do about 2.5 miles up to the border. Turn around and start heading south. That trip last fall was a little dark and dreary, so we are gonna see sunshine. I hope so. There'll be plenty of rain along the way, I'm sure, but hopefully the longer days, extra sunshine, days when there is sun, keep me in brighter spirits than last fall. Certainly starting off feeling a lot better than I did last fall. I knew I was half crazy when I got here, so not surprised that didn't go well. But enough about last year. Let's talk about this year. It's gonna be beautiful. As I slip off this rock and break my neck. Because these miles don't even count, so wouldn't even be like I broke my neck on trail. I broke my neck on the approach trail. All right, let's not start this trip off babbling. We'll turn this off for now. We'll tag the border. Let's see what happens next. So I'll see you in Canada. There's some folks finishing. I figured I'd give them privacy there at the rock. We've seen it before. Now, 270 miles to go. It begins. Now it counts. I'd never come up this trail coming that way, so it's kind of neat to see it from the other direction. But I'm glad to get here and start heading back. There's something about the fact that the miles don't count that makes it a little bit less enjoyable, less satisfactory. So you don't get much satisfaction when they don't count. But these count. Definitely feeling better than last year. I can't promise you we'll make it, but certainly feeling a lot more optimism than when I started last year. But we're just getting started. Now you probably recognize me better. Stashed the bear can and some water in the woods here before I ran up to the border. Well, I didn't run, but about 3 hours, just like I figured. About 5.5 miles. Uphill both ways. I don't know if we're gonna make Laura Woodward today. Some rumbling thunder earlier. We'll see what it looks like when we get to Shooting Star, but might just call it a day there. I would have liked to have gotten those next 4 miles out of the way, but I also don't want to be hiking until dark in the rain. So it's a little squishy. So I met those 2 people at the border, and then 2 more. First 2 were finishing a through hike, Second to something like they got on just south of Mansfield. So there's people out here. It's not just me, but it's mostly just me so far. This will pick up a lot over the course of the month. I'll enjoy this solitude now while I can, because later there's going to probably be way too many people. I don't mind a few people. It just gets really noisy when there's crowds. Hard to sleep. Well, I gotta climb up this hill, so I'll turn this off now. Probably see a shooting star. Well, I decided to stop here at Shooting Star. I don't know if it was a good decision or not. There was thunder before. Now there's beautiful blue skies. I was afraid if I kept going I'd get caught in the rain. Didn't want to get soaking wet my first day. It'll happen sooner or later. And I've never camped at this spot before. I've always started at the border and headed south and made it to Laura the first day, but I usually camp overnight before I started. So I've got this little house all to myself. Dinner is soaking. I think it's gonna get cold, but we'll see. It's a beautiful day because it didn't rain on me. It really looked like it was gonna rain there for a while this afternoon, and then when the thunder came, well, but I don't know if it's still gonna rain tonight or not. Last I saw, it was supposed to, but that might have been the whole thing that came through already. Well, I figured I would say I'm here, and that's it. I'll be eating dinner alone, sleeping alone, and enjoying it because I could get some sleep. I woke up at 2:30 this morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm tired. I'm going to sleep really well tonight. But yeah, the water was a little funky from the pump. It's settled now, but there's a lot of floating stuff going on there. So I'm going to filter that. But yeah, day one. Not a lot of miles, but good start. And then we'll do it again tomorrow. Day 2 begins bright and early. A pretty good night's sleep in there last night. There's some rain, some wind, some snoring, I think. I'm saying goodbye here in camp. I usually say hello in the morning on trail, but we're gonna go down and then we're gonna go up that thing over there. So I'm gonna be huffing and puffing here really quick. I just figured I'd say good morning. We're still on trail. I don't know what'll happen next, but an ambitious day ahead of us. So multi-climbs. Pack is full of food. It'll be fun. Beautiful, nice, chilly day though. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Woke up about 4:30. I got out of bed about 5. So we're making good progress so far. But yeah, we will, unless it's raining when we get up there, have some great views today on top of J. So that's where I'll see you. Pardon my huffing and puffing, but We're almost to the top of the first climb of the day. It's a triple header. This is the third head. I think you can see one of the other heads over there. You go up and down, up and down, up and down to get to the top of this one. But there was a little bit of a view. And it's an excuse to stop and catch my breath. I think we're almost to the top. It's not the biggest mountain we'll climb today, but it's probably the most annoying. Beautiful morning. It's warming up a little now. It's nice early. Climbing when it's in the 40s. Breezy. That's beautiful. Well, I don't think there's a view on top of this mountain, so I don't know. We'll see you somewhere. But Laura Woodward. This is usually our first camp. I don't know if I would have made it up here last night. We've had a little damage. The tree came down. It's the father-daughter team I met at Shooting Star yesterday. They headed over here last night. We're just heading out now. I envy them. They slept in. Yeah. You can't see it. I can see. Jay is right up there. So we're gonna go down a little bit and then we're gonna go up. And then we will have some views. Hopefully the clouds stay away at least until we get up there. I don't know if we're gonna make Hazen's Notch tonight or not, but I guess all we can do is keep walking and see where we end up. So I'll stop babbling and we'll see you probably halfway up the ski slope. That's where the views start. There she sits. We'll be up there before you know it. It looks terrible. But previous experience has taught me it's not as bad as it looks. But usually, I haven't hiked for 4 hours before I get here. So we'll see how it is today. I don't know who comes skiing in these trees, but they're very brave. I wouldn't ski in these trees. I stay on the groomed runs. It just seems like it would be hard to avoid the trees. There's so many. Onward. Well, we made it up to the top of the ridge. Now we'll bounce up and down. Pointlessly. But at least we're up here. The breeze is better up here. It won't be consistently up. I seem to be making really good time. I'm not sure. I don't think I took as long of a break on top as I usually do. Didn't stop for water at J Camp. Maybe I'm just walking faster, I don't know. It's cooler, so that certainly is possible. Overheating on that climb usually makes me take very baby steps up that hill. Today I was going better, I think. I'd like to get to camp. There may be thunderstorms in the evening. I'd rather have a tarp over my head. You don't know if I'm brave enough to sleep in that cabin there at Hazen's Knot. If I had a fireplace, I would, though. But this is some beautiful trails. Slightly downhill, flat, slightly cushioned dirt. I didn't take out the camera on the climb up that ridge. It's never pretty. Well, I just thought I'd show you some of this pretty trail. While I'm still in good spirits. A few of these lumps are really annoying. I probably won't be in good spirits then. So. Alright, well, hopefully we'll see you in Hazen's. Good morning. Day 3. I just realized I didn't welcome you to camp at all last night. It was a 12-hour day. I was trying to keep myself together when I got here. I failed. So, let's see if I can get across these slippery rocks right behind it. Yeah, it's almost made it kind of a day. The hike over here always kills me, and yesterday I had 3.5 hours more than usual, so, well, maybe not 3.5 hours more than usual. I had a 3.5 hour hike to get to Lower Woodward, where I usually camp the first night. And I actually made really good time to get here in 12 hours. But there was a price to be paid. But we'll try to put things back together today. You know, the legs will not be happy because they didn't get their dinner. One really long climb this morning. And then it's pretty easy day. Easy. Well, this approach trail is wearing me out though. It's always tough when you're warming up. Well, I'll try to remember you again later. I get busy hiking, I forget that I'm supposed to be making videos. Yeah, beautiful day though. yeah. Made it to Tillotson. As far as I could get. Not feeling good. Never really recovered from yesterday. You've seen this story before. It doesn't end well. But doing what I can. Figured I'd stop here. See if I can coax things back to working again. So we'll find out tomorrow. A lot of bugs here. Black frost. Very hungry. Gonna warm up tomorrow. That'll help. I don't know. Maybe this trail just isn't for me. But I'm gonna keep trying and we'll see what happens. That's all I can do. It's a beautiful spot. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to sleep early again tonight. Well, I thought I'd say hello and goodbye. We'll see what tomorrow brings.